Code enforcement works hard to promote vital, vibrant neighborhoods. Ordinances and processes are continuously updated to increase standards and the number of tools available for enforcement. Their efforts help improve the appearance of the city and increase safety and property values. Several code guidelines have been revised and new programs created to help clean up areas that need it most. Focus areas include apartments, parking, neighborhood code enforcement, corridor improvements, ordinance amendments, and food establishments.
It was like, wow, somebody's actually caring, showing that they care about other things other than themselves.
On Tudor Lane, a street lined with substandard properties across from a school, code enforcement and other city departments took action.
Most of the buildings over there, it was just like substandard living, you know what I mean? It's like some people in those apartments, like the apartments are further down the street, they didn't have carpet in their house, and it was just like concrete
slab.
You know, no actual flooring, no linoleum, no wood, no nothing.
Now, several dangerous structures have been removed, crime has dropped 70%, and the neighborhood has been restored. Another area code has been successful dealing with: parking problems.
You can glance down any street. It is so easy to find a violation.
In the past, code enforcement either had to refer cases to the police department or go through a lengthy process to issue citations. Now, thanks to changes the council has approved,
the process is similar to junk motor vehicles, with the exception of this is the only warning they get. They get 48 hours, and after that it's ticket and ticket and ticket.
It usually takes only one to correct the problem.
We don't want to be out writing a lot of citations. We want clean neighborhoods. We want compliant neighborhoods. That's the whole mission here.
The department has been very successful with neighborhood code enforcement. Officers have assessed neighborhoods to note conditions and prioritized those in need. More than 14,000 code cases have been resolved, over 83% of which were voluntary.
We don't want to have a junkyard right next to someone who mows the grass all the time and upkeep their home, wants to get the value of the house up, but next door you have a junk everywhere, and that's what people don't want.
City employees and their families have even volunteered their time to assist several elderly residents by repairing code violations at their homes. Code has also had a major impact on corridor improvements. Thanks to new initiatives, close to 80 abandoned pole signs have been removed. Temporary signs, a common complaint, are only allowed from Friday noon to Monday noon. Code enforcement has removed over 10,000 of them.
Since these are in the public right-of-way, out illegally on Thursday afternoon, I'm going to go ahead and pull them, toss them in the back of my truck, and dispose of them at the yard later on, okay?
A new set of guidelines has been established for auto shops. Outside storage is no longer allowed, and all work has to be done inside bays. Since the change, all but 3 of the city's 107 shops have come into compliance.
And it really encouraged me to work together to beautifying the city, as well as making Irving a real home of my business.
Code enforcement has worked to strengthen over 70 ordinances in an effort to continue to promote vital, vibrant neighborhoods. A few that will result in immediate improvements across the city: the new sign and dumpster ordinances. New sign standards reduce the height of pole and wall signs. It only allows the display of banners during a 30-day grand opening period, and it requires new businesses to only use monument signs, smaller, more attractive signs. The only exception to the monument sign rule: businesses along highways and interstates. They are still allowed to use pole signs with a maximum height of 35 feet. The city hopes these changes will improve the appearance of businesses. The new dumpster standards require all commercial containers visible from the street to be moved back and screened with a 7-foot masonry fence with a gate. When it comes to public health, employees of poor-performing food establishments have been required to attend food safety training classes. These classes help improve the health and safety of anyone who eats at Irving restaurants. Code enforcement has been busy doing all they can to make Irving an even better place to live. From ordinances to processes, they're making improvements everywhere they can to keep Irving clean and safe, and to carry out the city's mission to deliver exceptional service and promote a high quality of life for residents, visitors, and businesses.